Hi Virgo, it's January 27th, and here is your reading for today. King of Pentacles. This card screams stability and practical wisdom. You're standing on solid ground, ready to invest in long-term goals and secure your future. Don't just dream about success, budget, plan, and prioritize career growth. The King of Pentacles wants you to value security and discipline right now. But hold on, don't get so focused on material gain that you turn rigid or forget to enjoy life's small moments. Balance is key. You knew this already. Stability doesn't mean stagnation. Strength reversed. This reversal is shouting inner struggle and self-doubt. You might be second-guessing your decisions or avoiding challenges because fear is creeping in. Let me rephrase that. Don't let insecurity boss you around today. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself that you're capable. It's okay to feel weak sometimes, but don't let that stop you from moving forward. You can regain control by facing fears head-on, not by hiding. Self-sabotage is a trap here, so watch your thoughts and actions closely. You've got more strength inside than you're giving yourself credit for. The High Priestess reversed. This card warns of blocked intuition and hidden truths. You might be ignoring gut feelings or dismissing red flags. Don't lie to yourself, your inner voice is trying to get your attention. Secrets or confusion might be clouding the situation, but it's time to seek clarity. Uncover what's beneath the surface. If you're feeling disconnected from your intuition, stop pushing it aside. Trust yourself even when the truth feels uncomfortable. This reversal is a call to break through denial and face what's real. Putting it all together, Virgo. Today is about balancing the solid ground beneath your feet with the whispers inside that demand attention. The King of Pentacles grounds you in discipline and planning, but the reverse strength says don't let fear freeze you in place. And the reversed High Priestess reminds you to tune in, not out. Stability without self-trust and courage is incomplete. You're invited to step into your power by embracing both practical action and honest introspection. Face your doubts, listen deeply, and move with purpose. January 27th is your chance to build a foundation that's as wise as it is strong. Four of Cups reversed. This reversal is shouting about renewed interest and waking up from a fog of apathy. I'm seeing you, Virgo, shaking off that exhaustion or boredom that kept you stuck in the same old patterns. You might have been ignoring offers or invitations, dismissing chances, thinking they weren't worth it. But now? Now you're opening your eyes wider, stepping up to explore new possibilities that were always there, just waiting for you to notice. Don't lie to yourself. This is about seizing those moments rather than hesitating or overthinking. Maybe that means reconnecting with a passion you shelved, saying yes to a call or event you'd usually skip, or simply allowing curiosity to guide you instead of old fears. Four of Cups reversed nudges you to get out of that closed loop of meh and into fresh territory. You knew this already, but it's time to act on it. If you've been stuck in a rut, don't ignore the signs. Four of Cups reversed is telling you, the opportunity is real, but only if you reach for it. Remember King of Pentacles from before? That steady foundation is your safety net here. You're not just chasing shiny distractions. This renewed energy is about practical growth, balancing excitement with your long-term goals. Don't lose sight of that. The King's discipline anchors you. Use that to build on this fresh momentum without falling into impulsive traps. Hold on though, those clarifiers from last time pop back in. Strength reversed, still whispers about self, doubt creeping in. Even as you get fired up, you might catch yourself second, guessing or shrinking away from challenges. That's the internal struggle trying to mess with your flow. Don't feed it. Instead, lean into small wins. Build confidence step by step. Say yes out loud to yourself as much as you say it to the world. Strength reversed reminds you to be gentle with yourself. Courage isn't absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. The High Priestess, reversed, keeps waving red flags about your intuition being blocked. You might feel disconnected from that inner voice that usually guides you so well. Strength, reversed, warns against ignoring gut feelings or dismissing subtle clues. Four of Cups, reversed, asks you to be open, but the High Priestess, reversed, says, don't open blindly. Stay curious, but also discerning. Seek the truth beneath the surface. If something feels off, don't brush it aside. Look deeper. Secrets or hidden motives could be clouding your path. Trust your instincts enough to investigate further before fully committing. So, Virgo, here's the deal. This chapter is your call to wake up and embrace the new. Four of Cups reversed is your nudge out of stagnation, but integrate it wisely. Use the King of Pentacles' grounded energy to keep you stable. Check in on your doubts with Strength reversed, and practice self-compassion. And don't let the High Priestess reversed fool you into ignoring inner warnings. This isn't about reckless leaps. It's about waking up, opening doors, and walking through them with eyes wide open, heart cautiously curious, and feet firmly planted. Take the chance, but take it smart. That's your power right now. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, this card is showing up heavy with exhaustion and defenselessness. You're not just tired, you're worn thin to the point where saying no feels impossible. I'm seeing you spread too thin, saying yes when every bone in your body screams for a break. You knew setting boundaries was key, but right now, it's like the lines got erased. You might be dodging confrontations not because you want peace, but because you don't have the energy to fight anymore. And that's dangerous, because when you stop defending your space, others don't hesitate to step in and push past your limits. It's a slow bleed, really. You lose your footing bit by bit, like sand slipping through fingers. Hold on, wait. Don't confuse this with weakness. The Seven of Wands reversed is not about giving up because you're less capable. No, it's the opposite. It's about how much you've been holding up already. You're carrying burdens that should have been shared or laid down long ago. The exhaustion is real, and it's telling you to pause. But here's the catch. Ignoring this exhaustion and pushing on will only deepen the burnout. You might start avoiding those tough conversations, hoping problems will disappear. Spoiler, they won't. They'll pile up. You'll feel less in control, more vulnerable. This card is like a flashing warning light. If you don't slow down and protect yourself, you risk losing ground in areas you care about most. I'm seeing a clear link back to your earlier struggles with self, doubt, and blocked intuition. The Strength, reversed, and the High Priestess, reversed. When you doubt yourself and disconnect from your inner voice, it's easier to let others steamroll you. You hesitate to assert your needs because that voice inside is muffled or drowned by fear. The Seven of Wands reversed is the fallout of that silence. You can't defend what you don't believe you deserve to keep. So what do? First, say no. No to things that drain you without return. No to people who don't respect your limits. This is about reclaiming your space step by step. It's not about fighting battles everywhere, but choosing where to stand firm with intention. You don't have to prove anything to anyone right now. Also, don't hide your need for help. Asking for support isn't weakness, it's smart strategy. Maybe you lean on trusted friends or professional boundaries at work. Maybe you schedule quiet time to rebuild your energy. Whatever it is, it's a must. This card is pushing you to prioritize self. Care like your life depends on it, because honestly, it does. If you keep ignoring that warning, you open the door to bigger problems down the line. Your stability, symbolized by King of Pentacles earlier, depends on this. You can't build or protect your kingdom on empty reserves. Now, here's a subtle but crucial point. Don't mistake this vulnerability for failure. You're in a tough patch, not a permanent state. The Four of Cups reverse showed you awakening to new possibilities. Let that energy guide you here. Use it to break free from the trap of overwhelm. You're learning to see opportunity in limits, not defeat. So, step back and breathe. Reset your boundaries. Trust your inner voice again, even if it's faint. That's your real strength, knowing when to stand and when to rest. You're far from giving up. You're learning how to defend your life on your terms. And that, Virgo, is powerful. Seven of Pentacles is landing here as your new spotlight, Virgo. And I'm seeing it as a clear call to pause and evaluate the harvest you're gathering. This card is all about patience and long-term planning. You've been putting in the work, discipline, effort, focus, but now it's time to step back and really assess what's growing and what might need adjusting. Don't rush. This is not the moment to jump ship or push faster. Instead, reflect on what's actually bearing fruit and what's just draining your energy without payoff. You knew this already from past chapters. Discipline and stability are crucial, but now it's about fine-tuning your approach, not just grinding harder. Hold on, let me rephrase that. The Seven of Pentacles encourages you to acknowledge your achievements without judgment. Maybe you've been doubting progress or feeling stuck, but this card tells you to recognize the slow growth happening beneath the surface. You're not wasting your time, even if the results aren't immediate or dramatic. This is the turning point where patience becomes a superpower. If you've been tempted to give up or shift directions impulsively, don't lie to yourself. Reassess carefully and commit to what truly aligns with your vision for stability and abundance. Now, build on what we learned before. You've had the King of Pentacles reminding you to maintain discipline and practical wisdom, and the Four of Cups, reversed, nudging you to open up to new opportunities. The Seven of Pentacles deepens that by asking you to weigh those opportunities wisely, not just jump at every spark. And remember the Seven of Wands, reversed? It warned about feeling overwhelmed and defenseless. This new card asks you to reclaim control by setting boundaries around your energy investment. You don't have to defend every battle or say yes to all demands. Protect your resources, time, energy, focus, as you plan your next move. This phase also connects with Strength, reversed, and the High Priestess, reversed, which showed you struggling with inner doubt and blocked intuition. Let me be blunt. If you've been second, guessing your decisions or ignoring gut feelings, this card wants you to slow down and listen more closely. Patience isn't passive. It's active reflection and honest self-assessment. Use this time to rebuild trust in yourself. Avoid the temptation to rush into action just to silence your doubts. Instead, seek clarity. Uncover hidden motives or confusion that might be clouding your judgment. I'm seeing a bigger story here. You're at a crossroads. The practical King of Pentacles energy pushes for stability and success, but the emotional and intuitive side, shown through the reversed High Priestess and Strength, needs healing and reconnection. The Seven of Pentacles is your grounding force. It's telling you to harvest what you've nurtured, but also to be patient with what isn't ripe yet. This is the moment to strategize, not sprint. Reevaluate your investments, whether in career, relationships, or personal growth, and prioritize what offers real long-term value. Don't fall into the trap of impatience or doubt in your progress. You've put in the work. This card reminds you that growth is often invisible before it blooms. So, take stock without judgment, plan your next steps, and keep watering your seeds with steady care. Trust the process. You're closer to your goals than you realize, but only if you don't sabotage your momentum by jumping ship too soon or ignoring your inner voice. In short, Virgo, this chapter is about embracing patience and thoughtful assessment. Set your boundaries, listen to your intuition, and commit to steady growth. The Seven of Pentacles is your reminder. Success comes from careful tending, not haste. Keep your eyes on the long game. You've got this. The sun shines brightly in your spread, Virgo, lighting up this chapter with clarity, success, and vitality. I'm seeing a breakthrough moment here, a fresh wave of confidence and joy that cuts through the fog of doubt and exhaustion you've been wrestling with. Deep down, you already sensed it. That moment when the hard work, the waiting, the self-questioning finally pay off. The sun demands you celebrate those wins, no matter how small. Don't hide your light or downplay your progress. Radiate that positivity, share your happiness, and let it fuel your next moves. Wait, there's more. The sun also calls for embracing your whole self, unapologetically. It's not just about external success, but about reconnecting with your vitality and inner joy. Remember the Four of Cups reversed? That card nudged you to open up to new possibilities, to re-engage with what excites you. The sun now says yes, lean into that. Take real action on those invitations and interests you might have been hesitant about. Your energy is replenished here. You can push forward with enthusiasm, not just duty. But hold on, don't let the sun's brightness blind you. This clarity doesn't mean ignoring the real work or slipping into overconfidence. Recall the Seven of Pentacles? You're still in the phase of patient assessment and long-term planning. The sun encourages you to celebrate progress, but to keep tending your investments carefully. It's a moment to feel good about how far you've come, not a license to rush or abandon your steady strategy. Balance that radiant energy with grounded discipline, like the King of Pentacles advises. Also, keep an eye on your inner dialogue. Strength reversed warned of self, doubt and insecurity lingering beneath your surface. You might feel a surge of confidence now, but don't let old fears creep back in quietly. The sun can help you chase away that shadow, but you have to actively build self-compassion and affirm your capabilities. When you catch yourself second-guessing, pause and remind yourself of this sunlit clarity. It's real, you've earned it. The sun is telling you to not back down from challenges because you are stronger than you think. The High Priestess reversed in earlier chapters revealed some confusion and blocked intuition. The sun helps clear that mental fog. Now's the time to trust your gut again. Secrets and hidden motives lose power when you shine light on them. If you've been ignoring red flags or feeling disconnected from your inner voice, the sun invites you to listen closely. The clarity you gain will help you navigate relationships and decisions with more confidence and less hesitation. In short, this chapter is a turning point, a chance to step into the light after the patience and self-assessment you've done. You're moving from a place of uncertainty and overwhelm toward joy and success. But it's not just about external achievements. The sun is urging you to embrace your vitality, to reconnect with what truly makes you happy, and to share that energy with the world. Keep your feet on the ground even as you bask in this glow. Celebrate your wins, stay patient, trust your intuition, and build your confidence daily. You're not just surviving, Virgo, you're ready to thrive. King of Pentacles shows up here again, and you know what? It's the backbone you've been building on. The practical wisdom, the grind for security, the discipline to not just dream, but to make it real. Remember that reckless energy you're trying to justify with King of Pentacles discipline? It was about laying foundations, investing in what lasts. Now it's saying, don't drop that ball. Stay focused on nurturing your stability. But wait, there's a twist. Four of Cups reversed. It's like a wake-up call from the fog. You're shaking off that apathy, spotting new chances instead of letting them slip by. It's time to lean into curiosity again, to say yes to that unexpected invite or to explore an old passion you shelved. Don't stall here. Actually, no. Don't just lean in, dive in. Your renewed interest is the spark that can light the path forward. But hold on. The Seven of Wands reversed is waving a caution flag like when clarity felt uncomfortable. Feeling overwhelmed? Defenseless? Yeah, that's real. You've been saying yes too much, stretching yourself thin. The card's telling you to draw the line, set firm boundaries. You can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritize self, care here. No more avoiding the tough talks, but also no more burnout. This is your moment to reclaim your space and protect your energy. You got this, but only if you say no sometimes. The Seven of Pentacles is tagging along, reminding you patience isn't passive. Look back, assess what's grown and what needs more time. You've invested a lot. Don't rush to abandon the harvest just because it's not instant. Planning your next move carefully now saves you headaches later. Trust the slow build. It's working. Now let's talk about the sun. Finally, right? The sun beams clarity and success. You've earned joy. Don't hide it under a bushel or doubt your wins, like the pattern you spotted but didn't name. Celebrate those milestones. Share your vitality with the world. You're shining bright, even if you forget sometimes. Let that light fuel you. But wait! Strength, reversed, pops up as a reminder. That self, doubt, the inner struggle, it's still there. You might second, guess your moves, or shrink back from challenges. Don't let fear drive you. Practice some self-compassion. Build your confidence step by step. Strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about choosing to get up anyway. And then the High Priestess, reversed, surfaces with its tricky message. Intuition feels blocked, secrets lurking, confusion clouding your gut feelings. Don't ignore those red flags or dismiss your inner voice. The truth is under the surface, waiting for you to uncover it. You've been avoiding some hard work, the kind that digs deep, that forces you to confront hidden motives or uncomfortable realities. But here's the kicker. The work you've been avoiding is the work that sets you free. Trust your instincts to guide you through the mess. The clarity of the sun isn't just luck. It's earned by peeling back the layers, by being honest with yourself even when it hurts. Look back through this journey. You started with King of Pentacles holding down the fort, but you had to shake off Four of Cups reversed inertia to re-engage. Then Seven of Wands reversed pushed you to guard your limits and avoid burnout, while Seven of Pentacles asked for patient reflection. The sun's light now floods in, but Strength reversed and the High Priestess reversed remind you some inner battles remain. The key? Facing those battles head on, doing the work you've been sidestepping. That's the real freedom. So Virgo, this finale is your call to action. Embrace the joy you've earned, but don't gloss over the shadows. Invest in yourself with King of Pentacles discipline. Rekindle passion with Four of Cups reversed. Protect your boundaries like Seven of Wands reversed demands. And stay patient and reflective like Seven of Pentacles. Let the sun's success energize you, while Strength reversed pushes you to build courage. And the High Priestess reversed urges you to trust your intuition and uncover hidden truths. The work feels daunting, sure, but don't lie to yourself. It's the only path to the freedom you crave. Step into that work. Shine through it. That's your victory lap. Okay, that's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.